mean, first of all, if I might add, Jamie has always loved the blockchain. I think at one point in time, he publicly said, God bless the blockchain. I definitely believe in the blockchain. So, he's always been a staunch supporter of us through the entire program. And in fact, that's the reason why we were able to launch JPMorgan Coin. JPMorgan Coin is basically US dollars on blockchain.
Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. That was Christine Moy. She was addressing the question that Angie at Forecast News gave her in regards to giving her boss, Jamie Dimon of JPMorgan, a bad time for knocking Bitcoin. Well, as you can see here, I'm on the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance website. We've got the 15 members that make up the board. 2 out of the 15 are on the Onyx team at JPMorgan. I think that most of us believe this is going to be a multi-chain, multi-asset ecosystem, and that the payments pie will be divided up into many solutions. But the fact that Ripple has been targeted by the SEC is giving JPMorgan an unfair advantage. I have 2 more clips that I want you to listen to.
I mean, like I said, we've been very closely linked to the public blockchain and cryptocurrency and crypto asset space for quite some time. I think it's telling that all of our projects are, on an Ethereum variant, as an example. That's intentional, and I think that as a bank, but many did not agree with that approach early on, but now it's sort of playing through as being relevant, right? So, we talked about JPMorgan Coin. Something that was, just like a sparkle in our eyes, like just a couple of years ago, now is transacting billions of dollars a day. We're transacting billions of dollars a day in JPMorgan Coin.
Oh, you bet it's very telling. When you hear JPMorgan tell you that all of their projects are a variant of Ethereum and that it was intentional, and now they transact billions of dollars a day on JPMorgan Coin, I think we must demand an independent investigation. Look at this. According to Pantera Capital, the CIO says that 50% of all the worldwide financial transactions in the future could be on Ethereum. Does that sound like a fair and just slice of the pie? Absolutely not. This free pass that Ethereum was given is not providing a fair chance for all other assets, not just XRP. That's why I think you want to get on the Connect to Congress, which is on the crypto-law.us website. It's an easy tool to use so that you can connect to the US representatives and senators. And if you've done it once, do it twice. If you've done it twice, do it 3 times. Point is, we need to demand an investigation. Gary Gensler tweeted out today on Twitter that he was going to be on CNBC at 8:30 in the morning. And yeah, we have a little bit of a clip of that appearance. Here we go.
Well, Andrew, you don't understand why I won't maybe comment on any one project, but you raise an interesting point. Crypto tokens, I will call them, are raising money from the public. And are they sharing with the public the same sets of disclosures that helps the public decide? And are they complying with our sort of truth in advertising? Call it the Securities Act anti-fraud provisions. And so there's thousands of these projects. You named one, but there are thousands of these projects basically trying to raise money from the public so that they can back an entrepreneurial idea. Well, that part's all right. That, in fact, is called innovation. But it's about bringing it into the securities laws. And unfortunately, way too many of these are trying to say, well, we're not a security. We're just something else. And I think that the facts and circumstances suggest they're investment contracts, they're securities, and they should register.
All right, I'm going to jump to talking about a market that has been mostly in the red these last few days, and I think you need to find ways to maximize your holdings. One of those ways is with the new yield farming hub that launched today on BitTrue. I took advantage of the XDC offering, which is projected to bring somewhere in the neighborhood of 40% APY. I staked for 30 days to start with, but it is an XDC to BTR, which is quite interesting since they are aiming to make this the world's first yield token. And by combining this yield farming with Power Piggy, the BTR lockups, and the BTR votes, they think it'll enable them to become a top 10 exchange in 2022. I tell you, they are really building a powerful exchange. And speaking XDC, I want to tell you that I'm going to have an updated AMA. This is going to be in the next few days to see how the XDC network is building out with the WTK project. That is WhatsPay. There's so much going on. They're getting ready for the XRC bridge coming next week. They're also getting very close to their second bridge, which is the Binance Smart Chain. And then finally, they're going to do the Solana bridge, which will be available in February. And they'll, at that point, be interoperable on 4 different protocols. And finally, a top exchange listing in March. So I do look forward to hosting them, and I hope you enjoy that AMA. Should be in the next couple of days. Well, thank goodness Matt Hamilton of Ripple chimed in on this ISO 200.2.2. You know, I'm just so glad that I had some help out there, because I've been trying to explain in many different ways in sharing video and in sharing articles that there is no such thing as an ISO 200.2.2 compliant crypto. This is all about the companies making adjustments to their software so that it can communicate with the new standardized language for the messages. And so, yeah, I think we've got it figured out now, and hopefully everybody is really clear. I will tell you that somebody who has a full suite of the ISO 200.2.2 messages is Settle. And Settle is going to start this pilot in Q1 with Swift for the tokenization of assets, which is expected to reach a market of 24 trillion by 2027. It's just a really amazing space. So they're going to use technologies like Corda, Hyperledger, and DAML. DAML, by the way, Goldman Sachs adopted for their digital asset tokenization. It's a smart contract language that integrates with Corda. And this tokenized world is getting so complex and rich with opportunity. I want to talk about this one in particular called Pledge, which is probably something I'm going to be talking more about. They're using NFTs, first starting on the Binance Smart Chain, that will provide this fixed rate loan in an NFT that represents the debt, and then the owner can receive interest on the loan and swap out between the different rates. It's going to be the most accessible interest rate swap marketplace that's ever existed. It's very exciting, and it will provide all of us the participation in DeFi that centers around their governance token PLGR, Pledge. And we've got these contributors from Stanford and Berkeley and Harvard and the University of Chicago. These academics that have gotten this off the ground are really bringing the next wave of blockchain and smart contracts it's going to change our financial landscape. The participants can build wealth like never before. I just really love this space for this one reason, and one reason alone, is the financial services side that's going to give us our pathway to building wealth. Well, in jumping to the fluff, I want to tell you that today is a holiday in Japan. It's called Seijin no Hi, and it is always held on the second Monday in January to congratulate and encourage all who have reached 20 years of age. That is gauged between April 2nd of the previous year and April 1st of the current year. And it's full of these coming of age ceremonies. This is a very old tradition. It is first mentioned all the way back in the year 714. And the girls today celebrate with these very bold, brightly colored kimono. Very, very fun. And you'll see here in this picture, it is even displayed in this festive look with the obi, with the beautiful big tied bows in the back. And the girls at this age, yeah, most of them being single, will have this long furisode sleeve, which indicates that they are not married. And so they are equally beautiful in all of this pageantry. And the boys do participate as well. Here is something that is very contemporary. He has a animal print kimono, very, very sharp. Yeah, it's really, really fun. And everybody took the day off today to celebrate. And since the population is declining in Japan, it is becoming every year more and more important. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.